We have integrated data quality and insights in enterprise data catalog. We introduced this capability end of last year. What this does is, as users are looking at data sets to use for their data analytics needs, they can find all the data quality information about those data sets in context. So while looking at the data set, they can look at all the scorecards that have been created, all the data quality rules that have been created for these data sets, and their results. How is this useful? This is useful because it will save a lot of time before user uses a bad quality data set, and only after some time realizes that this the data quality of this data asset is no longer is not good for their data analysis. Why is it in the Claire bucket? It does not use any ML or AI, but it definitely provides metadata intelligence-based automation. It helps users save days of effort of identifying what's the data quality of the data asset in a data lake or data warehouse. It automatically matches these scorecards to the data assets in the scorecard so that it can provide in-context data quality insights. Claire can automatically discover unique keys and join keys in enterprise data preparation and enterprise data catalog. In enterprise data preparation, it looks at data assets in a particular project and suggests primary keys that can be used and join keys that can be used to join multiple different data assets in the project. In enterprise data catalog, we can find primary keys at scale across the entire data lake, across the entire data warehouse, by looking at both single column primary keys and multi-column primary keys. How is this useful? In the data sources of today, there are many cases where these kind of constraints are no longer documented like it used to be in relational databases. By finding primary keys, by finding join keys, enterprise data catalog helps data analysts join these data assets, find key characteristics of these data assets so that it can be used for analytics use cases better. Claire can suggest data quality rules, and we talked about that a little bit earlier on in the data governance use case. In the analytics use case, this helps makes the data assets for analytics much more high quality, much more easier to use by linking the concepts to data quality rules, and then using domain discovery and intelligent glossary associations to find out all the instances of this concepts. Claire and Axon automatically applies these data quality rules against all of these different data instances. Combine that with the enterprise data catalog's capability of bringing these data quality rule results along with the data assets. Data analysts have an end-to-end solution to be able to first identify what data assets are available, whether they are fit for use or not, and look at all the data quality results even before they begin their analysis. Let's look at the data value use case. Now, this is a nascent use case where mostly analysts are currently talking about it, basically identifying what is the value of data assets in the enterprise, both intrinsic value in inward facing and extrinsic value of these data assets to the organization. The key products that help with the data value use cases here are, again, enterprise data catalog, Axon, data quality, data privacy management, and master data management. And to evaluate data sets, to be able to assign a dollar value to both the asset and the risk side of the data asset, we use multiple different Claire techniques. Let's look at some of them quickly. Number one, being able to provide a value to data asset first requires gathering information, metadata about these data assets. Critical to that is the data lineage metadata. And in this particular space, we have made a recent acquisition of Compact BI, which adds a large number of metadata scanners, the ability to parse SQL stored procedures, ability to parse third-party ETL tools, and statistical packages like SAS and legacy systems like mainframe. We are able to extract data lineage from it and then use that information for providing data value. In fact, one of the key capabilities that we released with the Enterprise Data Catalog 10.4.1, which came out in Q2 of 2020, was data asset analytics. And data asset analytics provides a data valuation framework to understand and quantify the value of data assets in an organization. It tells users what is the value of the data. It allows users to create their own frameworks for evaluating data, as well as it allows users to see how, after they have installed enterprise data catalog, how the trend of what's the trend of their data values. It is increasing, it is decreasing. All the work that they're doing in data governance, how it helps them increase the data value of their data assets. Now here, again, information that we gather from data lineage tools is used for valuation. In our mind, for data assets that have data lineage links coming into them or going out of them, those are of higher value than things that are standalone. And we use that in the data valuation framework to be able to assign value to data assets. We infer relationships. We infer relationships like primary keys. We are planning to infer relationships like joins in the enterprise data catalog to be able to identify these relationships again and help them to assign value to data assets so that users can then assign the right value to the data assets as well. The integrated data quality measures that we talked about before with the enterprise data catalog, they help with data value as well. Because the intrinsic value of a data asset depends on the data quality, as in a higher quality data set will have higher value. These data quality measurements then automate the value, the ability to calculate the value of that data asset as well. So it's not only just useful for end users like data analysts, it is also useful for doing the valuation of this data set as well.